Hey folks, today is March the 12th. Just getting in, starting the trade here. We had this scalp print. Can't really see it because of this yellow line here, but we did get a scalp print here. Stop is here, first take profit is here, second here, third here. Our stop is right behind this low volume node. So we'll see if the market pushes down, or if it goes up and stops us out here.
Stop filled.
Alright, so stop got hit on that one. We're going to wait and see if we get a low volume node trade. A lot of people were able to get in right here at 42. And they took that down to 32, which is right here. And that was their first trade. But like I said, I'm a little late getting in here. We had this print, so I decided to go ahead and jump in on it. Let me see what the 2 minutes looking like. It should have just opened up. Alright, we'll have to wait for the high volume node on the 2 minute to let us know where it's gonna go, where it's gonna print at. It looks like this low volume node right here might hold. It actually, market went right up to our stop to the tick. You gotta be kidding me. Went right up to it to the tick, and then looks like it's starting to push back down again. How about that? Alright, so now we're just gonna wait. We have a lower low right here. Hopefully we'll get another lower low. If we do make a lower low again, we might be able to take this low volume node. If we make a higher high, possibly be able to take this one. We'll just wait and see what the market gives us. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and pause it. I'll be back with you guys shortly. Guys, this looks like it could be interesting here. We have a low volume node right here, right in the middle of this buying zone. So I'm thinking if the market gets down to 48.36, that might be a good opportunity to buy. You can see the market's been going pretty well sideways. Our high volume node is way up here. We do have a low volume node right here. But if we get entered here at 36, there's plenty of room for us to take a profit. And as for the stop, we can use a, let's see, 36. So we can use a 10 tick stop.
Order pending.
And of course, the market could just decide to continue pushing up. And typically I would want to see a higher high being made right here. But like I said, this week we're still just testing, playing around with the system. So we'll just be patient and see what happens here. Alright, be back with you guys shortly. Alright guys, we got very close to being filled right here. One tick away from being filled. Come on. You've got to be kidding me. The market came down, touched our level, but did not fill us. So we need the market, I'm guessing, just to go through it. Trading 6 contracts, 10 tick stop. That's going to be $600 if it's a full loser. And our risk per trade is $750. So that's the most we're allowed to risk, which means we're basically able to take 4 trades before we hit our daily loss limit. I really need this to go down 1 tick before it shoots up. Come on, come on, come on, come down. And I hate to move this. Trying to just be patient and let it do what it's gonna do.
Order filled.
Alright, so we're in now 36. Let's move this up to 46. And our stop is going to be at 26. Alright, so now we'll just watch it, and whatever happens here happens. Like I said, the reason I'm using 6 contracts is because we can afford to trade 6 contracts with a 10 tick stop. One-to-one risk to reward ratio. Alright guys, this is moving pretty slow. Let me go ahead and pause it, and I'll be back with you guys shortly. Alright guys, stop just got hit on that one. Market just didn't have enough buying pressure to get us up there. Okay, so now we'll wait for our next setup. And this did end up turning into a higher high. So that was a valid trade right there. Alright guys, we have a aggressive scalp print here. We're below this low volume node from back here. Mark will either push down or it will just reverse and push back up again.
Order filled.
Alright, so we're now filled into this trade. And we'll just be patient here and see what happens. Alright, let me go ahead and pause it. Be back with you guys shortly. Alright guys, the market is pushed up a little bit here. It kind of looks like today just isn't my day. So if we get stopped out here, we'll just have one more opportunity to trade today. And those are the rules of the combine.
Stop filled.
Alright, so our stop was filled there. Alright, so we have one more opportunity to trade. Remember, we only get 4 chances by splitting it up into our risk for 4 trades. So we'll just be patient here and wait for our next opportunity to jump in. Alright, be back with you guys shortly. Somebody in the room just said they're in a sell here at 31. Actually, this little arrow is blocking that low volume node, but you can still see this red rectangle going across here. So they got in right here. We didn't make a new lower low, but we still had this lower low here, so I'm guessing that's why they got in. But that level held, and of course I didn't take that trade. We have a lower low right here, so it's possible that the market will come back up and get us filled here. If the market does, we'll see how that goes. Hopefully we can turn this around here and at least get some profit back for the day. If we get filled here, 25, that will give us a stop at 35. 6 contracts. Again, we want to see a bit of a U here. So we'll just wait and see what happens here. I'll come back to you guys if we get filled on this trade. Guys, I just realized we had a higher high right here. Let me see how far back this low volume node goes. Alright, so it's about right there. So we could have taken a trade right here. Only problem is, okay, so we could have placed our stop right there. Thing is, the market's in a bit of a downtrend here. I gotta tell you, today I have just been really off. I mean, really off. We're one tick away from that. That would have been a winner. So yeah, very interesting stuff. We just made a lower low right here. And watch, exactly, we'll see what happens here. If I take this trade here,
Order pending.
we'll get filled into the trade, and then it'll shoot to the moon with my luck today. But we'll go ahead and take it anyway. I'm not just going to skip trades. So we'll just see what happens here. Alright, so now we have this buying node here. I would like to get filled about 27. If I got filled at 27, that means I could take a profit at 17, which is right before this low volume node, and that's acceptable to me. And if we don't get filled, we just don't get filled. Alright, be back with you guys shortly once we get hit. Alright, we came within one tick of getting entered into the trade. I'm assuming we'll get filled here shortly. I could be wrong. Market's having a bit of an issue pushing past this low volume node here. Definitely want to get in before it makes this reversal. Alright, let me pause it and see what happens. Alright folks, the market's basically pushed down to the first profit target. If I already got filled here at 27, market's basically down at that level right now.
Order canceled.
Like I said, today is just one of those days. Looks like we made a lower low right here. Obviously would have got filled here at 27. Would have been one tick away from getting our take profit hit. And I'm not going to take this trade, obviously. Like I said, we're in such a heavy down push here. And also we didn't get a higher high, so not looking to take a long trade. Alright, I'm going to pause it and be back with you guys shortly. Just want you guys to see we did get this aggressive scalp, but it's right into this low volume node here, so I'm not going to take it. And of course, I didn't take it and it turns out to be a winner. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Tell you folks, today has just been a frustrating day. Just can't do right on a day like this for some reason. Well, we'll see if we make another lower low. Alright, I'll be back with you guys shortly. Alright folks, we just got one of these blueprints. I can't recall exactly what they are. So let's see, zone trade. Right now we're, like I said, in this heavy downtrend, so I'm not going to look at taking a long here. Alright guys, we just had this huge drop here. I just had to show this to you guys. The market really stormed down. If I would have got into this, hold on one moment folks, just got a text message here. Alright, if I would have got into this aggressive scalp trade, this right here would have easily made up for the loss that I had previously, but didn't take it because we were selling right into this low volume node. Then of course we had a few different trade setups here. Had another trade set up here. One person in the room took this one. And obviously he made a beautiful profit on that. Market came right down to this level, which is a zone from, let's see where this zone is from back here. Alright, so if the market gets back up to this price right here, selling a limit.
Order pending.
So 88, let's see, up to 98. So that means our stop will be right there, but we might use a 15 tick stop on this one. We'll just see what happens. 10 or 15, one of the two. Obviously, after a move like this, we expect some retracement. Alright, let me pause it and just come back so we don't continue running this video long. Be back shortly. Alright guys, we just got a print here. Market didn't quite make it up to our pending order here, but we did get this print. Aggressive scalp. We have the high volume node at 76. So actually the high volume node is right
Order canceled.
at our entry. And it looks like the market is pushing up anyway here. Alright, so it looks like we wouldn't have been filled on this trade anyway. This is one of those days where I could have just stayed in bed or stayed at work or done something else, but you never know what's going to happen. I'm going to stick it out, take one more trade here. Hopefully it won't end up a loser. Alright, let me pause it so this video doesn't keep pushing. Alright guys, we got this trade set up here. Buying a stop.
Order pending.
Let me double check to make sure there's nothing above us. Alright, we look good above us here. There's a little low volume node at 48.05. But if we get our order hit, plenty of time to take profit before we get there. Honestly, I'm pretty ready to get this day over with. Said it a few times now. This has just been one of those days. And I'm hoping we get filled here. Win or lose, I would really like to get filled here so we can go ahead and see what's going to happen.
Order filled.
Alright, so we're now in the trade. 4 contracts. And like I said, either way, I am done for the day. I'm not even going to move this down here. For whatever reason, the market is just, I can't say it's been against me personally. Obviously, that's not the case. Even though it may feel like that sometimes, but it's just been hell for me today trading. Some reason, every time I enter a trade, the market immediately goes against me, and that's been pretty consistent today. Alright, so if we get hit here, folks, I'm just done. This is the first time I will have had all 4 of my orders turn out bad. And of course, I have to report the good with the bad, so I'll go ahead and upload this once we get this order filled here. Just a terrible day for me. I know some people had a good day. I'm in the room and I'm looking at some people, like I
Stop
said.
filled.
Some people had a good day. I just wasn't one of them. Every time I entered a trade, the market just went against me. Didn't really give me an opportunity to dig myself back out of the hole. So I am just done for the day. 4 contracts or 4 opportunities, all 4 were losers. So I'm going to shut this down, turn off Ninja, and try to forget this day ever happened. Alright guys, take care.